Throughout the men's professional tennis circuit, the closing weeks of the season always bring a special kind of anticipation, as players, coaches, and fans alike turn their attention to the annual awards that recognize excellence both on and off the court. This time of year often serves as a reflection point, highlighting not only trophies and titles, but also sportsmanship, character, and the qualities that define greatness beyond statistics. During this latest award cycle, a significant talking point has emerged following the announcement of nominations, particularly with Carlos Alcaraz earning recognition in one of the sport's most respected categories, while Jannik Sinner, the current world number 2, was noticeably absent. Across the tennis world, the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award holds a special meaning, as it is not simply a celebration of victories, but a tribute to integrity, professionalism, and respectful conduct. This award carries the name of one of tennis' most gracious figures, and over the years has developed a powerful reputation as a benchmark for how players carry themselves in both triumph and defeat. For decades, the award has symbolized the values that tennis prides itself on, blending humility, fair play, and respect for opponents, officials, and fans around the globe. During an era dominated by elegance and consistency, Roger Federer became almost synonymous with this award. Between 2004 and 2017, the Swiss legend collected the honor an astonishing 13 times, a feat that underscored not only his brilliance with a racket, but also his calm demeanor and dignified presence. That legendary streak was interrupted only once, when Rafael Nadal claimed the award in 2010, offering a rare break in Federer's extended reign. The Federer-Nadal rivalry may have been waged with fierce intensity on court, but their mutual respect and sportsmanlike behavior cemented the award's importance as a measure of character rather than purely performance. Into this prestigious tradition now steps Carlos Alcaraz, whose growing reputation continues to expand beyond his extraordinary athletic ability. After securing the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award for the first time in 2023, Alcaraz now finds himself nominated once again, positioning him as a strong contender to claim the honor for a second time. Recognition of this nature reflects more than just crowd appeal, as it suggests admiration from fellow players, officials, and those who follow the sport closely. His effortless charm, respectful gestures after matches, and gracious interactions with fans have steadily built an image of a player who embodies many of the ideals that the award represents. Meanwhile, the list of nominees features some of the most admired competitors on tour, including Grigor Dimitrov, whose popularity continues to rest not only on his stylish brand of tennis, but also on his sportsmanlike reputation. Dimitrov, who claimed the award last year, has once again earned nomination after displaying consistent professionalism and a calm approach in both victory and defeat. Felix Auger-Aliassime also appears among the candidates, recognized for his mature conduct and thoughtful presence despite competing at the highest level under enormous pressure. Casper Ruud joins the list as well, celebrated for his quiet discipline, respectful interviews, and steady demeanor on some of the sport's biggest stages. The notable absence of Jannik Sinner from the list immediately sparked discussion across the tennis community, given his status as world number 2 and his rising influence within sport. For many observers, his exclusion felt surprising rather than critical, especially considering how much admiration he has earned through hard work, consistency, and professionalism over recent seasons. While the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award focuses heavily on conduct and demeanor, its selection process has often been unpredictable, influenced by factors ranging from player interactions to broader perceptions built over an entire season. Novak Djokovic provides another historical perspective that adds weight to the conversation surrounding these awards. Despite one of the most decorated and dominant careers in tennis history, Djokovic was never awarded the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award. His intense competitive spirit, fiery on-court emotional displays, and occasionally controversial moments influenced how he was perceived within the context of sportsmanship voting. At the same time, Djokovic's absence from another major category, the ATP Fans' Favorite Award, became notable over the years. That particular honor was largely dominated by Federer and Nadal during their peak popularity, before later being claimed by Sinner over the last couple of seasons. While Sinner may not have appeared on the sportsmanship shortlist, his growing popularity among fans has been undeniable. Winning the ATP Fans' Favorite Award in recent years highlighted a shift in the sport, as a new generation of players began connecting directly with global audiences. Social media presence, on-court charisma, and compelling personal stories all played a role in shaping that wave of admiration. For Sinner, missing out on one nomination did not erase the impact of what he has built across multiple fronts, both competitively and emotionally, with fans who see him as one of tennis' most exciting modern figures. Beyond the sportsmanship category, the ATP also revealed nominations for the Breakthrough of the Year award, a prize that has historically marked the arrival of future stars. This category celebrates those players who made the most significant leaps in performance, ranking, and recognition during the season. With nominees spanning different backgrounds and playing styles, the current shortlist brings together both expected and surprising names. Jack Draper's nomination came as a result of his impressive victory at the Indian Wells Masters, a triumph that not only showcased his technical growth, but also pushed him into the top 10 of the ATP rankings. His journey throughout the season captured attention due to the balance of resilience and composure he displayed, particularly in high-stakes matches against seasoned competitors. Brazil's João Fonseca also earned his place among the nominees through a series of strong performances that revealed both raw potential and a fearless approach to top-level competition. Jakub Mensik, who lifted the Miami Open trophy, emerged as one of the most exciting young talents of the season. His powerful baseline game, combined with mental maturity beyond his years, helped him navigate difficult draws and overcome more experienced opponents. Valentin Vacherat's inclusion came as a surprise to many after his dramatic and unexpected triumph at the Shanghai Masters. That victory instantly elevated his profile, turning him from an under-the-radar competitor into one of the season's most talked-about breakthrough stories. While Sinner did not receive a nomination in the sportsmanship or breakthrough categories, his presence was strongly felt in another important area of the awards. Recognition arrived through the Coach of the Year category, where his coaching duo of Darren Cahill and Simone Vagnozzi earned a place on the list of nominees. Their impact on Sinner's game has been widely acknowledged, with improvements visible in his tactical awareness, footwork, mental strength, and ability to problem-solve during difficult matches. Competition in the coaching category proved to be just as intense as on the court. Benjamin Ballaret, who guided Valentin Vacherat through his incredible Shanghai Masters journey, received deserved recognition for his strategic insight and calm leadership. Juan Carlos Ferrero and Samuel Lopez, the coaching team behind Carlos Alcaraz, also found themselves nominated, reflecting the essential role they played in shaping Alcaraz's development into one of the most formidable players of his generation. Frederic Fontong earned a nomination for his work with Felix Auger-Aliassime, helping the Canadian maintain consistency while refining areas of his game that had previously limited his progress. Brian Shelton, serving as both coach and father to rising star Ben Shelton, also appeared on the list. Their unique relationship has captured attention throughout the tennis world, blending familial bond with professional discipline in a way few other coaching partnerships can replicate. Within the broader narrative of the award season, the absence of Sinner's name from the sportsmanship category stands as a talking point rather than a definitive judgment of character. Awards often reflect a mixture of perception, timing, and collective voting patterns rather than absolute measures of virtue or professionalism. Many players who were once overlooked in similar categories later found themselves acknowledged in future seasons, as reputations evolved and moments of grace became more visible. Across the tennis calendar, moments of sportsmanship appear in countless ways that statistics cannot capture. Simple gestures, such as helping an opponent off the court, applauding a rival's winning shot, or showing quiet respect in defeat, often linger in the memories of fans longer than match results. Sinner has demonstrated many of these qualities throughout his career, reinforcing the belief among supporters that his character extends well beyond nomination lists. As conversations around the awards continue, the presence of Alcaraz among the nominees reflects how the new generation of tennis players has brought a renewed emphasis on conduct, mutual respect, and emotional transparency. The sport has evolved from the strict traditions of earlier decades into a more expressive and relatable global spectacle, where fans connect not only with forehands and backhands, but with humility, kindness, and authenticity. Even as critics and analysts debate the meaning of one absence or one nomination, the broader picture of men's tennis remains one of transition and renewed energy. Veterans leave legacies, rising stars create new rivalries, and every season writes another chapter in a story that constantly evolves. Awards serve as snapshots of those moments, capturing how the sport chooses to recognize its own values at a particular time. For Sinner, the recognition of his coaching team underscores the collaborative nature of modern tennis, where individual brilliance is supported by strategic minds working tirelessly behind the scenes. Every victory, every comeback, and every development in his game carries the fingerprints of people who have guided, refined, and strengthened his abilities over time. As the tennis world waits for the final winners to be announced, anticipation continues to build not just around who will lift trophies, but around what these awards represent for the future of the sport. Sportsmanship, breakthroughs, coaching excellence, and fan connection each tell a different story about what it truly means to succeed in tennis. Through the lens of this award season, the narrative surrounding Carlos Alcaraz's nomination and Jannik Sinner's omission becomes part of a much larger conversation about legacy, fairness, perception, and growth. Recognition remains fluid, shifting from season to season, shaped by moments both big and small. Long after the ceremonies conclude and the applause fades, players will return to practice courts, travel schedules, and match preparation, continuing the relentless pursuit of excellence that defines professional tennis. Awards may shine brightly in the spotlight, but the true measure of greatness continues to unfold with every serve, every rally, and every act of respect displayed under the pressure of the global stage.